What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, back in here on PlayStation Source. This is, of course, Save Slot Podcast, episode 26, the weekly news show about any and all things PS5, PlayStation games, and PlayStation itself. With me, of course, my luxurious co-host, the Arachknight. How are you doing, good sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. How we feel about the weather in Arizona right now? You know what I'm saying? Like it's starting to get less stormy. You know what I'm saying? You have any riveting insight on the Save Slot weather report?
I want it to rain more.
Indeed. I like it because so I've been utilizing not extreme demon hour times, but relatively, safe demon hour times for the gym and everything.
Right.
And it's always cool seeing a dust storm roll into the city at 12:45, almost 1 a.m. It just looks super eerie. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
Dude, I live in demon hours.
Indeed. I've been chilling there sometimes, there's some times where I'll be last night I was playing Mass Effect and I was trying to get through this mission, but I didn't realize this was kind of a long mission and there was a lot there that I had to do, so I ended up leaving for the gym at 10:15, kind of late, but it is what it is, which that's not demon hour time. When I leave, it's on the way to demon hour time, you know what I'm saying? What is demon hour time to you? What are the parameters for demon hours?
2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Okay.
Because then it just rolls into the morning.
You're right. Last night around 2, I was watching the Dave season finale.
Ooh.
Incredible show. I fucking love that show. Oh, you saw Suicide Squad?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did like it.
Yo, I had my doubts, bro. I was vocal, on my friend group, hey man, I'm just not feeling these characters. I don't care about the Suicide Squad. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but that's the point.
Yeah, that's how it was before the movie came out. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just give it a shot. I like James Gunn. I like Guardians, and I had to, come tail between two legs to the homies and say, hey, you know what, I was wrong. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. I liked it. Are you watching Bad Batch weekly too?
I am not.
Why? Why, sir?
I've honestly been busy.
Okay,
and been watching a lot of anime.
I understand. Which anime?
I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, Goblin Slayer. I finished Konosuba, both seasons of that in a week. What else have I watched? And a few other shows.
I know none of those things. I know none of those things.
Watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Dude, someone keeps trying to use my credit card.
Oh, it's Tristan.
Wait, what?
No. I thought you were gonna say something someone keeps telling me watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and I was like, oh, it's Tristan. It's no, you jumped straight into debt. Or credit card fraud.
Yeah, bro. Someone keeps trying to buy stuff from Walmart. Like a few weeks ago, they tried to.
You're not gonna cancel that?
No, I mean my credit card's been blocking it. Oh wait, actually, okay. So it was a rice cooker, and then it was a microwave, and they canceled the order. Now they put in an order for a stroller. I don't have to figure that. You know what? I'm gonna figure that out later. That's definitely a problem. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a problem. But yeah, I haven't heard of those animes.
Watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Word.
Okay. Second place for me.
Of all time?
Of all time.
Oh shit. I still gotta catch up on what's the name? My Hero.
Yeah, I dropped My Hero a long time ago.
Do you not like it?
Yeah, it's aight.
Okay,
But we'll save the weeb talk for later.
Indeed. Going into housekeeping here, You can catch the show here on YouTube.com, Plays and Source, as well as podcast services like Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, etc. via the anchor link down below in the description. Like the video and rate the podcast. Help us get seen by more viewers so we can grow the PSS family. Down below as well, let us know what you like or dislike about the show, and connect with us further on Twitter and Discord in the description as well. If you're feeling generous, hit that join button, become a member of the channel with the $1 Prince tier like the people Musa and Gameplay Sir, and our $5 King tier members just like Caleb Kaiser, Arachknight, SideQuest Sean, City of Vet Gaming, and the homie Owen. Check out the stream series as well throughout the week. LMAO, I've been streamed. Well, we did one stream this week, which was a very unique, interesting stream that was not normal. But I have yet to start Resistance 2, man. Bro, it's just, man... I don't know, bro.
There's no shame in just not wanting to play something.
No, it's like, because I want to, but it's like, it's on the PS3. And, you know, it's just, man, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll do it. We'll definitely get around to it, you know. Maybe if I put myself on time limit, like, look, the game is like 8 hours, bro. So you got to at least finish it between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week before Iki Island comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you gotta finish Mass Effect.
Yeah, but I'm not streaming Mass Effect, so that can be like when I'm not streaming. So like that's fine, you know. And like a Mass Effect, I'm gonna make a dent on it tonight, and like, you know, over the course of the weekend and stuff like that when I don't stream. So that shouldn't be a problem. But I need to block out like Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night for Resistance 2. And then with the Iki Island stuff, bro, I don't know what your plan is for Iki Island. I do plan on streaming the Iki Island DLC stuff. I was wanting to get through at least the first act in the story on New Game Plus to kind of get myself into the rhythm of Ghost and like what exactly is going on and everything. But the PS5 $30 upgrade, right, to upgrade just from the base PS4 Ghost to the Director's Cut PS5, that $30 choice is not on the PSN store yet. And I have no idea when it's going live.
Probably when Iki Island goes live.
Yeah, so which means that I'm gonna have to be a little bit behind, you know. Which okay, you know what? Here's the plan. Okay, it comes out Friday, right? I'm gonna take the weekend to get through Act 1 with the PS5 version, okay, offline, and then as long as I get to Act 1 by Tuesday, that next week we'll start streaming the Iki Island stuff.
I was probably just gonna do a full playthrough.
Yeah, I am gonna do a full playthrough, but the Iki Island stuff takes place after Act 1, right? So I was gonna do Act 1, Iki Island, and then go back and do 2 and 3.
Yeah, no, that was my plan. Like do it but like start from the ground up. Yeah. So I was probably just gonna do a new game on the PS5, and then just do them in canonical order. Yeah. That's the plan. Yeah, I was gonna play Ghost when I got my PS5, but then like a little bit after, we got the announcement for the upgrade and Iki Island. So it's like I'll just wait.
I would love to start it now, but you know I want the upgrades.
Yeah, I want to play with the upgrades.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree. Well, review us on Apple Podcasts. I'm not gonna check yet. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You know, one of my friends actually made the jump, made the leap of faith, if you will. He moved from Apple Music to Spotify, and it's been, you know, it's a interesting relationship development, right? Like, you know, as friends, you know, because now he sends me Spotify links, and it's like these are useless, you know, like I don't know this language, you know. As you know, I don't fuck with any service that's green. Xbox, Spotify, you know.
What color? No. What I was gonna say is like, what color? I feel like Amazon used to be green.
Amazon we'll call orange and blue. That's fine. I don't know about green. You know what I'm saying? Cash App's green.
I don't use Cash App. Cash App sucks.
I have all three. I have Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App, just in case.
I also have all three, but
Zillow. No, not
Zelle.
Zelle.
Zelle is the superior one.
Is it though?
It is, because it's instant. It's bank account to bank account.
Oh, there's no fee with Zelle, huh?
There is no fee, and
that's a good point.
If there's a fee, I'm just gonna wait.
Really? I personally don't mind taking the 35 cents. Like, you know what? Fuck. Like, anything to me, you know what? To me, anything under $1 is essentially free to me, so it's fine. You know.
Couldn't be me.
Like, I don't believe in coins personally. You know.
Wow.
Fuck coins, bro.
Honestly, I agree.
It's 2021. But like, why are we dealing with coins? What are we? You know. I hate to see it.
You hate to see it. But what have you been playing?
Well, in case you missed it on the channel, by the way, Hunters Arena Legends review. Check it out. I'm not gonna even put it in the what you've been playing section. Hunters Arena Legends is cool. It's aight. You know, I'm sure there's people that like it. It just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then we did a stream that was going to be the abandoned trailer reaction, but of course
I saw that. I jumped in there for a minute.
It is, yeah. It did not update. It did not release at the time they said. As of this recording, Thursday, August 12th, noontime, still has not released yet. So, yeah. That's that. But we did play some Avengers on that stream. You know what I'm saying? We played some Splitgate. You know what I'm saying?
Splitgate? Yeah.
What's up?
Avengers? Nah.
Hey, you know, aside, man, aside. You know, it's most definitely a mid game. Absolutely. But you know what I'm saying. But we also did our top 5 PS5 software updates. I do have the beta 2.0 software. Have you installed it on your PS5?
I have not.
Yeah. I usually wouldn't, but I saw a lot of people installing it, and it seemed like everything was okay from what I've been hearing. And I DM'd a couple people, you know, just see if there's any problems. They said it was pretty stable, so I did it. But I usually don't like downloading software that's in beta form onto my like main console. You know, it scares me. You know, but so far so good. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Definitely check out those videos linked below in the description. But I've been talking for too long. Arachknight. What have you been playing? I know you asked me, but what have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Arkham.
Yes, sir.
I finished Arkham City. I 100%ed Arkham City, at least the main story. And I went to play Arkham Knight, and I 100%ed that.
Damn.
I played a lot of Back 4 Blood during the early beta for people that pre-ordered. I played a lot of Back 4 Blood, and honestly,
how was that?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm really digging it. I played like 15 hours in like 3 days.
Fuck yeah. I'm downloading the. I believe there's an open beta this weekend.
Yeah, it's today.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh wait, is it like up for download today too?
Yeah, I think it starts at noon PST.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Yeah, definitely gonna check that out for sure. But I know me and Christian talked about it on JoyClicks Gamescast. But you've been enjoying it. Do you have a pass with Left 4 Dead?
I do.
Okay.
Left 4 Dead was my first Steam game I ever had when I got my very first computer when I was pretty young, like 12 or something like that. So
I see.
My sister got me Left 4 Dead 2 for my 12th birthday. And throughout my life, like on Steam, I have like 700-ish hours on Left 4 Dead 2. So when I heard that Back 4 Blood was becoming a thing, I immediately pre-ordered it.
Nice.
I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition so I could get everything, and with the Ultimate, that you get to play the game a few days before release.
I see.
So like 4 days or something like that before release. So I've played a lot of the beta. I finished the campaign a few times on There's easy, normal, and hard. So hard is very hard. Like I'm not even gonna lie and say it was a breeze. No, the hard mode is brutal. Oof. So it took me a while to finish it on normal. Because you only get you get 3 tries for the entire campaign, and if you mess up 3 times, it's over. You're going right back to the beginning.
So it's like you like go through like stages, right? Like as you progress in the. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's safe house to safe house.
Interesting.
And if any of your teammates, like if you go down. If all of you go down a certain number of times or at the same time, if you all go down at the same time, it's a wrap.
Really?
Yeah, and then you go right back to the last safe house, and you have 2 continues, and then 1 continue, and then if you lose again after that last continue, it's a wrap. You go right back to the beginning. Like not of the stage of the entire campaign.
I see.
It took me a while to finish it on normal. It took me even longer to finish it on hard. But I did.
Congratulations, good sir.
Thank you. It was horrible because I didn't have any friends to play with, so it was just solo queue. I was just hoping I'd land in a good lobby.
Hey man, I mean, now that Christian's, spending less time on the the old Avengers game, I know he's waiting for that
good.
Wolfer. Yeah, hey, he said it.
Dude, I love Christian.
I hear ya.
But there are 2 things that I will never let slide if I hear him say it. It's Kingdom Hearts and Avengers.
Listen, I mean, he does strike back. Like he does strike back a lot. He has a lot of negative things to say about Deus Ex, and like I haven't heard negativity around Deus Ex from like a mass standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the only person that really shits on Deus Ex.
Yeah, but there's a reason that Deus Ex has a following despite not having many games throughout the last few years, and then how Avengers was the way that I always describe Avengers. If I had to describe it in a single word, stillborn.
Stillborn?
Yeah, that game was dead on arrival.
That's graphic. That's fucking wow. It's graphic.
Am I wrong?
You know what? Let me give my input, okay? Because in the time that we haven't done, and I think we just missed last week, right? That's it, right?
Yeah.
I played Kate Bishop and Hawkeye DLC, okay? Because I mainly, I'm quite intrigued to play as Black Panther. I'm not the biggest Hawkeye fan, not the biggest Kate Bishop fan, but I would consider myself a pretty, run-of-the-mill average fan of Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? To preface beforehand, no, I'm not a comic book, huge guy on that standpoint. I'm purely MCU guy. All right, so take that as you will. Okay. So I was eager to check out Black Panther, but I wanted to at least go through the Kate Bishop and Hawkeye DLCs, and you know what? I gotta be honest about it. It wasn't that bad. I enjoyed my time with the DLCs. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing a lot of the same things that you were doing in the main story? Yes, especially in Kate Bishop stuff, where it's like, oof, like a lot of this is just things that I remember what I was doing in the main game. Granted, a lot of games have, reoccurring mechanics, just different instances of how you're doing those mechanics. So why knock Avengers for that? Fair point. You can definitely throw that at me. But I also stand by, like, some of the stuff is like so much the same that like it's a different reaction than like when you're doing the same thing in like Destiny, right? Like, how many times you'll defend the computer in Destiny, but it's still fun, Like, in this game, it's not as fun, but you're still doing the same stuff, So that's why I think it's a little bit of a negative there. But I found Kate Bishop to be overall pretty cool. I liked her moveset. I didn't love it. I ended up loving Hawkeye's moveset a lot more. Like, I think Hawkeye might be my like second or third favorite character in Avengers, like behind like Cap and like maybe Black Widow. You know what I'm saying? I really like this moveset. That was super cool. Playing as Old Man Hawkeye was pretty interesting. I didn't love his voice acting there. It's the same voice actor. I think they just told him to just sound older, you know, so it didn't really work as well. But overall, you know, I thought it was Arachknight, you know, that was Did you get through those DLCs, or did you just like dip in for a little bit and just dip out?
I have 15 hours throughout the free weekend on Steam, and that was exclusively towards the main story.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
I see.
It was like 10 o'clock on the last day, and I was like, I have like 2 hours left. And it's like, do I want to play Avengers? And then an overwhelming sense of dread is like, I will do a lot out of spite, but there was a level that I just was not interested in playing Avengers. Like,
at 10 o'clock at night, 2 hours before the free.
Yeah, it's like
free weekend. So
I would rather do anything else. So I played on Brutal because I didn't want anybody saying it's like, oh, you just don't understand how the combat works. It's like, no, I get it. It's not good, but I get it. Like, if I can play on Brutal for my first playthrough and do well, I know how the combat works.
I would put Avengers like somewhere in like better than like the Spell Breaks or the Hunters Arena Legends of the world. You know what I'm saying? Where like it's better than those, but not like
play?
Yes. But I'm not talking about the format at which the game is given. I'm just purely talking about like the just game as a whole, right? Just the quality of the game as a whole. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little bit better than those, right? But obviously it's it's nowhere close to anything near the Arkham series. It's obviously nowhere close to anything Insomniac has done with Spider-Man, right? Like, it's nowhere near that. But I'd put it somewhere like below the, you know, high quality AAA stuff. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't think it's like absolute trash. But
that's where we differ. I'm
gonna, you know, like, hey, I see, do I kind of see the appeal, right? Like, if someone tells me they like Avengers, it's like, okay, I understand that, you know, which I think in a similar vein, like, if whenever someone told me, or I told someone, hey, yo, I fucking love Rogue Company is like my favorite multiplayer of the year, you know, it's like that level of understanding, right?
It's like, I see you. Maybe I don't understand you, but I see you.
Yeah. Even though I would, and people, plenty of people do not understand why I love Rogue. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to say that Avengers is better than Rogue. Let me not say that. Hold up. I'd much rather play Rogue Company. You know what I'm
saying? I don't know. It's for 2020. Avengers is definitely my least favorite game of last year.
Yeah, and that's not hard to believe, right? I mean, last year was fucking lit for games, bro. Yo, we had fire last year. Shit, last year was a good year. But yeah, I'll be checking out the Black Panther stuff. Will I play it day one? Up for debate. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely play it this year, the Black Panther stuff. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Real quickly, because we got two games at the end that we're going to talk about pretty heavily, but I want to just bring up Lego Builder's Journey. It's available on Steam, and I'm playing it on Apple Arcade on my iPhone. And it's a little like Lego game, right? You're essentially like doing like environmental puzzles using the Lego pieces, and you're guiding your Lego avatar from like point A to point B. Essentially, there's a lot of really cool music in here. They really leaned into the graphics of this game, especially on PC, where they do a lot of ray tracing and stuff like that, and it looks super crisp on PC. But I'm playing on iPhone, and I think it still looks really great. It is there is a story element to it about kind of like a father and son dynamic. and the nature of them coming together and playing Legos, but the dad being ripped away to go to work a lot of the time. So it kind of like mimics the Lego movie and stuff like that.
Isn't that just a Lego movie?
Christian said that too, and I forgot that was the main plot of the movie. Like, I seen the Lego movie, but it's been a few years. But yeah, like it's not like necessarily the main focus, but it is a big part of the story element of that. But I think it's a really cool game, man. It's like 3 hours. I'm still not done with it. I may be like 2 hours in or something like that. But I think, if you want a nice, relaxing game, I would recommend Lego Brothers Journey. You know, I think it's a really, really cool game, for sure. And then at least Apple Arcade's paid for, so it's quote unquote free on Apple Arcade. But I forget how much it is on Steam. I doubt it's anything crazy in terms of price, but
yeah,
I would low key recommend it if you got some time to kill, 3 hours, and you're bored. I say check it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, Arachknight, do we want to end off with Splitgate or Mass Effect, bro?
Let's end with Mass Effect. Let's talk about Splitgate.
That's what I was hoping you were saying. Splitgate is motherfucking multiplayer of the year. Arachknight, tell me I'm wrong.
You are not wrong. At least at this current moment.
Yeah, true. We still got some months, but I've been talking for too long. Arachknight, why do you love Splitgate?
It's fast. It's fast and it's fluid. Like,
yes, sir.
I have done some nasty stuff with the portals. Like I think that I just randomly shoot a portal across the map, shoot one in front of me, blow someone's head off with a sniper.
That's so good, bro.
Like right through the portal. And so I've been throwing hands. Like my average, I think, is 28 kills with an average of 6 deaths.
I want to check right now so bad, because I'm not saying I'm you know what, fuck it. I think I'm pretty nasty at the game, low-key. You know what I'm saying? I need my first game of the session to warm up a little bit, but once I'm warmed up, I'm in there.
It's easy to get into.
Indeed.
There's no weird difficulty curve that you would see in Call of Duty, or especially Battlefield, which I think has the worst difficulty curve, or learning curve, for new players.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty simple. There's hardly any recoil. It's just whoever's the better shot faster.
Yeah.
I
would say, I think the biggest thing that players have to learn is how to utilize the portals beyond the nature of just traversal, right? You can use the portals to go across the map. That's great and all, but when you really think more in depth about what you can do with the portals and how, for example, I got shit on, right? This dude was with a sniper. He was falling from a very, very high point, right? I'm over here with my carbine, taking him out. It's 2-3 shots with the carbine. I'm I got this guy, no problem. Little did I know, he shot a portal behind me, and then he shot a portal to the ground as he was falling, and no-scoped headshotted me through the portal as he was falling. You know what I'm saying?
People have done some nasty stuff.
It's shit like that, and it's oh my god. And it's I don't know if you feel the same way. I feel about this way about Rogue, where I never feel cheated with Rogue Company. I never feel like I got unfairly killed. I just feel like I got outplayed, and that dude just used the sandboxes and the elements of this game to his advantage to overcome me. Yeah, Splitgate, I feel the same way too. Where it's that dude just did something fucking clever with the portals and just fucked me. I love it.
Pause.
I love it. Pause. But I love Splitgate, man. And if do you have a history with Halo? You've played Halo, right?
I have played Halo. Not a lot, but I definitely played it.
Yes. No, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I have about everybody knows Halo. Everybody's had fun with Halo. At least a little bit, and at least that I would believe. But Splitgate feels great to play. Like,
so good.
I've been having a blast playing it, but those queue times really make it not fun to play.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. So that was definitely a problem early on, and like when I got back from my vacation like 2 weeks ago or last week, I forgot, dude. I don't even know when the fuck I left. I don't even know when I come. I don't even know, right? But when I came back, there were like, you know, hour queue times, 45-minute queue times, and like I'm just not gonna wait for that, right? So I waited a couple days, and to be fair to the dev team, 1047 Games, they've been super vocal about it, super apologetic about it. They even set up a Discord so that you can instantly see how long it is to queue. Like right now, I'm looking at it, 2 minutes, and like two weeks ago, if you checked at noon on a weekday for a queue time, it would be like an hour. You know, or like hour and a half, or like hour and a half. So like, yeah. So to their credit, they've been doing a lot of work, and they made a lot of you know, improvements to the servers that they are using for this game. And now the queue times, at least for the past like 5-6 days, every time I've gotten to play, a queue time hasn't been longer than like 7 minutes. You know, that's I think like the most I've seen this week alone. So definitely the situation is alleviating and all that. Are you playing it on PC or on a PS5?
PC.
PC? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm waiting for that PS5 version. They did confirm that they have a patch that was supposed to be available at launch for this game, but they delayed the launch because they wanted to handle the server issues, and the patch isn't quite done yet because they were dealing with the server issues. But the way they've been talking about it, it seems like the PS5 patch is like very much imminent. They just want to launch first, get the server stuff all worked out, which to me, I'd say the server times, I mean, 2 minutes out, that's completely fine. That's totally fine with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think for the most part, they've really ironed out the server stuff. But I definitely can't wait for that PS5 version. I'll say, like, if you're playing it on PS4, well, even if you're on PS5, it's a PS4 version, so the resolution isn't that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks a little muddy, you know, but it's absolutely still playable. Like, I got 500 kills in multiplayer like three days ago, I think, just to put it into context. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this game. I love this game. I think this will be my multiplayer of the year as far as I know for right now, and it's a fucking high bar. So I don't know who's gonna do it. I don't know who's gonna top this. But I'm loving Splitgate, bro. So, and Arachknight, isn't it nice? Look at this, man. We can love a multiplayer game together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for once.
For once, look at this, man. Look at this, man. You know, you love to see it. You love to see it.
We debate a lot on this show and on the Discord.
Oh my! I just forgot this thing that. How the fuck? Do I want to bring it up now? Do I want to bring it up now?
Do it.
Listen, so you're really sitting. Okay.
Oh, we're talking about that. We're talking about that.
I'm gonna rebuke maybe once after I address it, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, look.
Okay.
So you're telling me that if you have AirPods in front of you, or a wired headphones in front of you, right? Those jank ass shits that always get tangled and shit, and you can't go and you have to keep your phone like fucking next to you at all times, like it's taped onto you. It's literally connected to your body. You would rather that than AirPods.
And assume in this hypothetical they're the same audio quality.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I will absolutely go. Like, if I'm at the gym, I will go wireless.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But the only example that I could use that I would go wireless, hands down, is at the gym. Any other time of the day, dude, just put your phone in your pocket. Put your phone in your pocket. If you've got a shirt, run the wire up from your shirt and just leave it there, and just like dangle the headphones over the collar.
It's like I'm not in 2007 anymore, bro.
Dude, but like I never have to worry about losing them, because like with an AirPod, or like AirPods, the number one reason I didn't get them is because I didn't want to worry about losing one of them.
I mean, shit, that sounds like a you problem. I ain't never lost an AirPod before.
Apple headphones suck. Like, at least for like, everybody's ears are different. Apple headphones, they do not stay in my ears.
That's an absolutely fair complaint. I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah,
they don't stay in my ears.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that is miserable. Like, I would rather not listen to music than use Apple headphones and have to worry about that. Because if I move my head at all, they're gone. It's like I just got whacked. Like they're like if I move my head to like someone's saying something to me, I move, they fall out.
Bro,
and that is the worst.
So I have heard a lot of people that have said like, "Hey, just Apple there, it just doesn't fit my ear," and that's totally that's an acceptable thing, you know. Like I know I forget. I know I have to get the bigger in-ear headbutt tips, the ones that come with the AirPods, you know. I have to put on like the biggest ones for my ears personally, but those fit perfectly. Like I'm able to do all my gym stuff, cardio. The AirPods never fall out of my ear, right? So if it's a form thing, I can understand that, but just like from an everyday standpoint, like I'm just not dealing with a wire no more. No, that's unacceptable. The only time I use wired headphones is at my setup, but like that's a whole different context. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not moving at my setup. Like I'm just here, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like I still rock my Audio-Technica M50s. I've had these for like shit, nearly a decade at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I got these back in like 2012, I think, like 2013, something like that. So these are great, but AirPods.
I will always prefer. Like, I almost didn't upgrade my phone because I would lose my headphone jack. I
think humanity needs to, you know, it was necessary for us to evolve from the audio jack, personally.
You are a fool and a coward.
No, I think that we are closer to the humanity that is reflected in Mass Effect because we don't have the headphone jack anymore from a wide availability standpoint.
The reason that they can do, like, there was no reason. You could keep it. There was no disadvantage at keeping it. It doesn't even make the phone thinner.
It's to push everyone to understand that
the only reason that they can get away with stuff like that is because of people like you.
Like the seminal film Avengers Age of Ultron. No strings on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut the wires, people. Cut the shit, okay? We have invisible wires. It's called the W1 chip in our iPhones. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking fantastic, okay?
If you're afraid of a wire, that's on you.
No strings on me. Mass Effect 1 is fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Where can I I mean, I'm 6 hours in, right? I just completed the Novalis stuff on this planet.
Novaria?
Sorry, my bad. Novaria. Novalis is, I think, a Borderlands planet. My bad. Novaria.
I wouldn't really know.
I think it was. I forgot, but who knows? Whatever. Novaria. I just finished my stuff on there. I can never return there. I tried to charm some people into allowing me to get this fucking garage card so I can get out of here. Bad things happened, right? Like,
who did you side with?
So, I was trying to really go above the law, right? I was trying to, like, you know, hey, I am a oh my god, what's the word? Thank you. I almost said serpent. I'm a specter, right? You know, so and I'm technically the second human specter, but I got to really show up for the humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be, you know, I gotta put my best foot forward. Things did not go well. The lady in the red dress I forgot her name.
Gianna Persini.
Thank you. Gianna wanted me to tell Homeboy, whichever guy his name too. The like smoke.
Elias.
Thank you. Yo, shout out to you for the names, bro. Shout out to you. Well, she's like, hey, I know you have his shit from his computer. And where things went wrong was that computer thing. Because I was trying to go in there non-lethal. I'm just going to go in, get the drive, get out. They were not having me. They were not having my bullshit there. So that ended up in a firefight. All right. Not what I wanted to happen. That's what happened. Gianna, I think, was able to like brush it under the rug somehow, I think, you know? And was able to not alert anyone of that, which I thought was cool. But she wanted me to tell Homeboy, yo, testify against the crime happening on this planet, if you will, and your evidence, and I'll give you your access that you need to get to peak 15. Right? I was trying to do that, it wasn't happening, so I ended up signing with Homeboy.
Really?
I did. Look, and look, I forgot which character told me, but it was like, hey man, look, you're a Spectre, but bro, this is a whole different planet here, bro. Like you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And
damn, you really, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You really fucked that up, huh?
And bottom line, no matter what I pick, I'm not going back on any of my choices. You know,
I respect that.
I'm keeping what happened. Okay, this is gonna be my definitive playthrough of Mass Effect. This is how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I did not want to do it that way, but
did you not have enough charm points?
I did not. Yeah, I needed more charm, but I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
I just don't have enough charm. So you know, like that's what kind of sucks too. It's like it doesn't like the game sometimes really. Which, like, you know, it's an RPG. I can't knock it for it, you know, but there are some times where it's like, damn, like, I don't want to make this decision, but I just don't have enough charm, you know? So I'm kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me give you a fair warning.
What's fair warning? What you got?
In Mass Effect 3.
Okay.
After a series of choices that you need to make within Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Okay.
Make sure you have enough charm, because
yeah, that's what everyone's telling me. That charm is the most important thing, low key.
Like, charm or intimidate. I imagine you're playing as a Paragon.
I've been getting Paragon points. Yes. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Like you've been going more like heroic than ruthless.
Yeah. I want to be a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying to like reflect positively upon the human species, you know, because I know a lot of aliens don't like us, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be, you know, someone that people can like, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Yeah.
But in Mass Effect, I'm no context at all.
Got it.
Literally, if you don't have enough charm, somebody's going to die.
Whew. Yeah, you see, that's not what I want, you know? No.
And it's not like just anybody, it's a teammate.
Interesting. Do you want to know another decision I made that I think could be interesting?
Hit me.
So at peak 15, we went into the oh my god, what's that section called? Where the bugs are, and I fought
the hot labs.
But yeah, thank you, the hot labs, and I fought Liara's mom, Byzantina, where the hell her name is?
Matriarch Benezia.
Matriarch Benezia. And I had the choice to release the queen or kill the queen.
And what'd you do?
I released the queen.
Honestly, I did the same thing too.
And not Garrus, the Rex. Rex was not happy with me about that. So
well, Rex, there's in Mass Effect there are, in order to like really give context to both sides of the argument, what they do is that based on a character's personality, there are characters that lean more towards the renegade option, like Rex.
Yeah.
And more Paragon, like Tali.
Gotcha. I don't think I've met Tali yet. Wait. She's the
Quarian. She's the
robot?
No. She's not a robot. Tally's the Quarian in the suit that gives you the evidence on Saren.
Wait. Am I thinking? Yeah, her. Okay, she's not a robot. Okay,
she's not a robot.
She looks like a robot.
Yeah, she needs a full suit because of her species. Her species has an immune system issue, where that if they can get sick really easily and die really easily if any foreign contaminants get in their body.
Gotcha.
So
right. Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time with Tally. Ashley I've spent a lot of time with. Garrus I've spent.
You're gonna romance Ashley, aren't you?
I don't think I am, actually. Nah.
Well, be careful, because Mass Effect likes to shove romance in your face. Like in Mass Effect 1, you talk to him once. I talked to Ashley once, and they're like, "Oh, you're romancing Ashley." It's like, no.
Yeah, I like talked to her after the Eden Prime mission.
Yeah.
Just to make sure like she's okay and everything and stuff like that.
But
yeah, but like nah, she sounds like Mila Kunis to me. How do you feel about that?
That's a deal breaker?
No. That's definitely not a bad thing, my boy. Definitely not a bad thing. But that was just a observation that I had that she sounds like Mila Kunis. But nah, man, you know, like she just seems like a great, capable member of the crew. You know, I don't really have any romantic feelings towards her. You know what I'm saying?
She's also racist or xenophobic.
I feel like everyone is kind of like fucking racist in this game, right? Against aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like when you bring Liara onto my ship, all my homies are like, "Ew, the fuck is that?" You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I will not tolerate any sort of ism on my fucking ship. Why am I forgetting the ship's name?
The Normandy?
The Normandy. I almost said something with an N, but listen. But yeah. Do you have any questions for me? I don't know. Like I just finished that one Planet stuff. I have another
squad mate so far.
Ooh, my favorite squad mate so far.
And why is it Garrus?
Low key, it might be Garrus. I'm not even going front.
That's everybody's favorite squad mate. That's my favorite squad mate.
Low key, it might be Garrus. I'm like I'm not even gonna lie. Low key.
Garrett, like, there are some squad mates that you can't romance in Mass Effect 1 that you can romance in Mass Effect 2. Garrus is one of them.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Know that. Interesting.
Tally.
Yeah, I think Tally's species is very interesting.
The Quarians?
Yeah, I think her species is super interesting. Yeah. I really like I really like Liara a lot. Yeah. She seems like the 3PO architect of Mass Effect, right? Oh, no. I guess kind of like that one species in Star Trek, the really intelligent gentleman in the crew. You know what I'm talking about? With the pointy ears.
I never watched Star Trek.
Okay, yeah. We can use. She reminds me of like 3PO, which like 3PO is kind of like that one species in Star Trek. But yeah, I think Garrus so far is definitely homeboy for sure. But we will see. We will see. You know what I'm saying? But overall, positive about it. I really like the game so far. I really like the premise. You know, all my homies hate Saren. Fuck Saren. You know what I'm saying? We out here. But yeah. Got any last questions for me? Because I really want to, like, I feel like it's rare that you get to talk to someone that has never played Mass Effect before. Probably not rare, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have someone here that has a fresh perspective on Mass Effect. First time going through it. You know. Any spicy questions you want to ask, or we can just move
What
on.
is your class?
What is my class? I don't remember.
Do you have biotic abilities? Like, are you assault? Are you just gun? Like, did you just go default? Like,
That's a great question. Let me.
Bro, how do you not remember the class you've been using?
No, I literally don't remember. I mean, I have guns and shit, but I don't remember like me picking a class. Should I load up my save real quick?
If you'd like.
Because wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, are you a soldier? Are you an adept? Like at the beginning, like when you were making your character, like what class did you pick?
I literally don't remember them asking me about the class, bro.
So does that mean that you just pick default? You're just John Shepard or Jane Shepard?
I mean, yeah.
Did you just go default?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're a soldier.
Okay, is that lame?
No, soldier's fine.
Here we go. I'm on my. Would I find it in the codex, in the journal?
It'll be in your squad menu.
Squad?
You'll see it on you'll see it on your top left.
Okay, I see, soldier and my Paragon level. Okay, yeah. So I'm just soldier.
Yeah, you went default.
Okay, so that's a bad thing.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
No, like there's soldier's honestly one of the more solid classes, which is why that it's the default.
Yeah.
And like I honestly don't have an issue with soldier.
Yeah. I've been doing that. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the 5 sections of Paragon, I filled up 1 and like a quarter of the second bar, and then Renegade I'm like less than like half of 1, like super small Renegade. I'm assuming Renegade's bad.
Renegade isn't bad. It's just like it's a difference in playstyle. Like
right.
Because Renegade is get the job done no matter what it takes.
Okay, so that was kind of like what I did when I got the information from the computer in
Novaria.
Novaria. Yeah.
Like it is whatever it takes to get the job done.
Gotcha. My next mission is on is on Pharos. Like.
Oh yeah, Pharos is my least favorite mission in the entire game.
Yikes. Well, looks like the Geth have attacked the world of Pharos. I have to see why the colony was attacked by the Geth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got going on next. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. For real. Like it a lot. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Mass Effect 1 is like an 8.5. Mass Effect 2 is a 10 out of 10. Mass Effect 3 is a 9.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like I was sold on Mass Effect. I think this is the last thing I'll say, and then we'll go into the topics. But I was just really impressed by the intro of Mass Effect 1 and how much information they were able to information they were able to convey to me as a player, right? Like
without making it overwhelming.
Yeah, like where the humans are in this entire thing. You know what I'm saying? How alien species don't really like us that much. They feel that we've been evolving too fast and stuff like that, and all that. Like I really am enjoying it. So yeah, that's about it. And I'll talk week to week, as we go on with Mass Effect. But going into the Arachknight PS5 Watch here, we have a lot of stuff here from last week that we're going to cover. But there's some new stuff here as well throughout the week that happened this week as well. But I just want to give you guys some quick numbers here from the UK. It looks like here on Push Square, again, link below in the description. The PlayStation 5 is selling like mad in the UK, a region where the Sony's consoles have been dominant since the start of the year. Last month, it was reported PS5 is comfortably in the UK's best-selling console of 2021 so far, and July itself was another big winner for the platform. So, also, I don't think we said it here, but the PS5 is now at 10 million units sold worldwide. It's crossed that threshold, so yeah, it's definitely selling healthy. The people still want the PS5. It's all good. But for those that can't get it yet, in spite of them, of course, surpassing 10 million units, they did announce that they have secured enough chips and semiconductors to manufacture another 14.8 million units.
That's
which will which will cover them until March 2022. Right? And that's what they they have made it clear that like they want to sell through that entire 14 million units, you know. So yeah, I think they will too. I think they will too. Yeah, like if I were them, and I'm not like saying I know better than Sony, but like I feel like they're gonna save a lot of that for the holiday season for sure, right? And just make sure you have a lot of stock available during, you know, November months when people are going to be looking for PS5s during Black Friday or whatever, or for Christmas and all that. So if they do meet this, that means that by March 2022, they would have sold over 22 million units of the PS5. So I personally think they're going to do it, but yeah. So PS5s are on the way. They're
PS5s are on the way. Indeed. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And lastly here, this one's a special one. You know what I'm saying? Not PlayStation related at all. But as a resident Sonic fan, you know, how are you feeling about Idris Elba?
I'm actually really excited for that. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be fucking lit too. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Shout out to Idris Elba, man. Suicide Squad.
He's been killing it.
Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. I say, let him be Bond. Fuck it.
Let him do whatever he wants, honestly.
Literally, you know what? You're right. Whatever he wants, you know? I would like to see him and John Boyega in a movie together.
Yeah, I think that would be really good.
That'd be hot. That'd be hot. But yeah, I'm excited for Sonic 2. I like Knuckles, you know. I am really looking for when they cast Shadow. I'm really eyeballing that. I'm very curious about that. You know?
I wonder if they'll do that.
Oh, I think it's inevitable, right?
Yeah, but it's like the Sonic feels like such a baby. Like Sonic was like 15 or like 15 years. No, Sonic Adventure 2 came out 10 years after Sonic 1. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this Sonic is such a baby, though. So, it's hard to imagine him going up against Shadow.
Like in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe maybe Shadow was younger, too. You know?
Yeah,
maybe they're all just younger. I don't know. But,
maybe.
Yeah. I'm excited for him to play Knuckles. Like, that's just fucking hell yeah.
That'll be fun.
Who do you want as Tails?
The original Tails voice actor or actress.
Bet. You know what? Ariana Grande.
No, I won't watch it.
How about
I will watch it, but I won't be happy about it.
Ashley Tisdale.
Bro, has she done anything since?
Hey, she's in the game. She's in what's it called? Supermassive, the Dark Pictures anthology. She's in like the 3rd installment of that game series.
That. I don't even really.
Yeah, and like she's like mocap too. Like she's like dead ass in there.
She in there, huh?
Like Hayden Panettiere. You know what I'm saying? But this time Ashley Tisdale.
Excuse me.
Shout out to, where's Brenda Song at? I hope she's doing good.
I don't know, gamer.
Going in, of course, to the main run of news here. There's a lot of quick stuff here and a lot of things that we got to talk about here. But starting out here, of course, if you guys are not aware, there is still that PS Store summer sale going on. Check it out. The best game of all time is on there. FF7 Remake Intergrade. You know what I'm saying? Valhalla. I know Arachknight loves Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Check out that. Persona 5 Royal, etc. So I wanted to let you guys know. Last was Part 2 over there as well. You know, so definitely check out that sale before it ends. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Definitely do that. But speaking of different PlayStation services here, we have a unprecedented thing that happened. PS Plus subscriber count has gone down for the first time. So they have a couple of statements here from the chief financial officer, Hiroki Totoki, at Sony, and it says here, quote, Hiroki Totoki blamed the quarter's decline in PS Plus subscribers and overall monthly active users on the previous year's coronavirus lockdowns and how they increased game time activity. He says here, quote, of course, 104 million is not a strong number. Wait, what? 104M is not a strong. Wait. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Wait, of course, 104 million is not a strong number, but are we looking at it as a declining trend? We don't think so. We are trying to analyze different elements, but there are no conspicuous trends that we can capture. Maybe this month or next month we will have to continue to watch and do our analysis. At the risk of repetition, may I say that last year's stay-at-home demand was so significant in hindsight, so compared to that period last year as a trend, of course, it's declines, but compared to fiscal 2019, there is an increase. Interesting. Which I think, I don't know what you think about this. I think that makes perfect sense. Like, that was just everyone that was at home last year, and they probably bought a year of PS Plus or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just not re-upping it because they're back at work. You know?
Yeah, it's like, they got kids and...
Yeah. Schools are not opening, you know what I'm saying? I mean, knock on wood, you know, we got this motherfucking Delta pulling up, you know? Homie looking crazy. But yeah, no, like, I think this makes perfect sense from what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm sure if you looked at, you know, Xbox, Steam, like, I'm sure there's a similar trend going on where, like, there's maybe, like, less activity as opposed to last year around this time because we're kind of getting out of that, you know, stay-at-home order and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think I have read something along those lines for Steam and other online services because it's true.
Yeah.
Like, people got lives. They got shit to do. Like, no, we can't all be gaming all the time.
Indeed. We can't all be gaming all the time. Indeed. I bet the numbers are less. I bet they're less exaggerated on Steam because, like, I mean, like, I don't know what average person is gonna go and build a PC and stuff like that and like get into PC gaming necessarily, right? Like, I feel like
just
if there was like, huh?
Like, no, I mean, like, my thought with where you were going with that is like, I don't know anybody who would build a PC for the pandemic to play games and then just dip.
Yeah, right, exactly, right. Or like the average person, like, if they're gonna play a game, right, like, and they've never, you know, been super into gaming, are they gonna buy a gaming PC or are they gonna buy a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox or a Switch? You know what I'm saying? I feel like they probably lean more towards console, towards a more casual platform. You know what I'm saying? But interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff there. Oh, what's up?
I don't think I've ever asked your thoughts on it, but have you looked at the Steam Deck at all?
I have, bro. I don't know if it's for me, man. I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the first impressions come through when it comes out. You know.
I'll let you know my thoughts.
Oh, right, because you have a pre-order.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
I got the big boy.
Oh, with the glass and everything and the.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, definitely let me know. I don't, like, it's an enticing way to go about it, right? In my specific situation, but I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna get a PC, I might as well just get like a big boy, capital B, what the fuck, capital P PC. You know what I'm saying? And like really do it. You know, if I'm gonna do it. You know,
I feel that.
No half measures. You know what I'm saying? No half measures, but we'll see. But next up here, of course, Astro's Playroom developers, Team ASOBI, have been hiring up. They have a new website. They are indeed here on their website. They say here, quote, we create top quality games for players of all ages on PlayStation, and we are currently hard at work on our most ambitious game yet. So I'm thinking this is just gonna be a full scale like Astro game platformer that is gonna be blown up into like an actual game, like think Playroom but way bigger. That's what I'm personally thinking. You know what I'm saying? Which I would think it's wise for them to take the helm on that mascot platformer IP for PlayStation. moving forward. So I'd be excited to see what comes to them. But are you gonna play their next game? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, are you hyped for that? Did you play Playroom?
I did play Playroom. Like, it's not something I'd say I'm hyped about, but it's not something I'm opposed to.
I like that. Right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Right in the middle.
Keep it neutral.
Absolutely. Swimming in neutral. You know what I'm saying? Next up here, Spider-Man Miles Morales has some crazy stats that they put out, which I thought was pretty cool. Put some cool stats here on Twitter. So let's see. So there have been 11,000 years of playtime so far, 7 billion enemies defeated, 190 million crimes stopped, 224 million collectibles collected, 727 Venom smashes, 146 million finishers used, 9 million Bodega cat suits equipped, which is not enough, and 62 million subway rides. Who the fuck is riding the subway?
I on PS4 I did it because I like the animations.
Okay, that's fair. Actually, that's an interesting number. I guess that kind of gives you context as to, like, how many people are playing on PS4. Oh no, I guess.
Well, people can still use the subway on PS5.
Yeah. I don't think I did, bro.
On PS5, I didn't.
Yeah, on PS5, I really don't think I did. Maybe I did a few times just to try it, but
yeah.
But Miles Morales still kicking strong. You love to see it. 10 out of 10 right there. Now, you were talking a lot about anime earlier. This is kind of in the conversation here. It fully went through this week. Sony acquired Crunchyroll. They say here, quote, "Yep, we are very excited to welcome Crunchyroll into the Sony group. Anime is a rapidly growing medium that enthralls and inspires emotion among audiences around the globe. The alignments of Crunchyroll and Funimation will enable us to get even closer to the creators and fans who are at the heart of the anime community. We look forward to delivering even more outstanding entertainment that fills the world with emotion through anime." Which, fun fact, actually, when I was in California on vacation, we booked the hotel next to a convention center that was hosting an anime convention.
Was it Anime Expo?
Yeah, like it was. So at this hotel, the entire hotel was filled with
Weaves.
Anime people and those that were going to the rave. So it was ravers and anime, and we were all just in one roof. You know, it was pretty interesting. Quite interesting.
It's a crossover episode.
Indeed, it was. It was a crossover episode. Yes. But how you feel about this? You know what I'm saying? Well, like, I don't know if, like, do you use Crunchyroll a lot? Like, is this something that is gonna first and foremost like affect you, or?
I don't use Crunchyroll.
Okay.
I procure my anime through different means.
I pick up what you're putting down. Yes. I use Funimation, so it'd be cool, I guess, if they lump in both of those under one umbrella. I guess that'd be cool. But there's a rumor going around that Sony is looking at. Well, again, this is a rumor. This is from allegedly a reliable source coming from Eurogamer, which they are planning to offer a, quote, more expensive premium PlayStation Plus offering that could include some kind of access to Crunchyroll. So this is a move that I don't think is gonna really pan out, lumping it in specifically to a higher tier of PS Plus. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel, I mean,
no, I don't like that. I don't want to have to. Well, I mean, you don't have to pay more.
Absolutely, like, you definitely don't have to do it. Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
I just hope they don't do something where it's like it's like, oh, the premium tier has PS Now and Crunchyroll and all that, like, and they make it like stupid expensive, because I wouldn't use the Crunchyroll, but I'd probably get it from PS Now.
Yeah, if they use PS Now, I'm gonna bite on that. But like, if it's just Crunchyroll, that just doesn't really interest me that much. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, right? Because I know, like, obviously we're in the gaming space. Like, there's obviously a lot of cross references between, you know, gaming and anime, right? Those are kind of in a similar sector, right? So maybe I'm wrong in this, but like I just don't see a lot of people upgrading to that specific premium PS Plus tier, you know? I'm sure some will, but like I don't think that's really what the overall like PlayStation community was like clamoring for in terms of a PS Plus like upgrade. You know, I don't know if we were asking for like anime content. You know,
I agree.
I don't know, but like if it's Crunchyroll and PS Now, that's a whole different story. You know, that definitely I think is a little bit way more enticing than just Crunchyroll. But I assume a lot of people will jump even if it's just for Crunchyroll. You know, but interesting stuff there. Interesting stuff. So we'll see. Yeah. So we'll see where that ends up. But I think if it is true, we'll hear about like the end of this year. I think maybe, I don't know, who knows. We brought it up lightly here in the beginning of the episode, but I kind of want to get your take. How do you feel about this abandoned bullshit, bro? Fuck.
Dude, they are dropping the ball so hard.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
If this is an indie studio, they like if it's just like, I know they've tried, but they've done it so loosely. It's like, we're not Kojima. That honestly, I feel like they kind of deserve the backlash that they might get.
100%, dude. 100. Like, you saw the image, right, of the dude with the eye patch?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what you're doing.
If they're an indie studio, they deserve what they're gonna get.
Like, you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you know exactly. And why I still think that it could be something is like, yo, like, you really don't think that Sony would step in and be like, hey guys, look, like, you're making this game, that's cool and all, but you can't do this. You can't keep egging people on, because it's gonna make us as Sony look bad in the process as well. You know, and you're telling me that like Konami hasn't done anything? You know,
something's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we had Shuhei Yoshida waiting with us all for the patch to go live. He was waiting as well. You know, and like he was tweeting about it. I don't know, man. You know, something's up, but this is what this is the latest thing they had to say. This came out over a day after the real-time trailer was supposed to come out on PS5. They say, quote, "We won't be delaying the patch to a specific date, but release it as soon as we have resolved it. On behalf of the BBGS team and everyone involved with Abandon, we thank you for the patience and apologize deeply for the inconvenience." And they also want to explain that, like, we are, quote, "a small studio without the wide resources to quickly resolve an issue." Bro, I don't want to hear about the size of your studio again. You know what I'm saying?
It feels like bullshit.
Something's up, bro. Something's up with this game. Did you watch the little video clip that they put up too, with the dude walking?
I did not.
Yeah, it's on the link. It's on their Twitter. It's just like, this came out maybe like 15 minutes before the update was supposed to go live. You know? And then, wait, that too. Like, why would you put "Are you ready?" ?
Yo, are you ready?
15 minutes before the update's supposed to go live, and y'all ain't even fucking ready either.
It's like, bro, it's like, are you ready? It's like, bro, are you ready?
Yeah, bro, something's up with this dude. Man, I don't know what it is. Something's up with this game.
It just feels so pretentious.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh yeah, like, if it's either one of two things. It's either this is an indie studio, and they absolutely are going to get fucking decimated, and they deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
Or this is some Hideo Kojima bullshit, and then it just gets pretentious.
I mean, if it's Kojima, for me, it's still a W. Yeah, like fuck yeah. You know.
I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. It feels like it's like, oh, look at us, look at this weird conspiracy that we're doing. I don't. It doesn't. None of this rubs me the right way.
Yeah, like I know. Like either way, people are gonna be annoyed, and people are annoyed at this point already, right? Like either way, there really isn't like a truly good outcome. Yeah, we're way beyond that point, you know. But I'm still here just because I just think this shit is just interesting as fuck, you know. And I'm just trying to see what's going down with this, you know. But yeah, bro. I think that they definitely didn't intend for this update to go out. So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, fucking abandoned, bro. We'll see. I can't wait till we get to have this shit behind us, you know. Can't wait.
I feel bad for people that are like, it's like, oh, I don't know. It feels like wasting people's time. Because it's like, oh, like a trailer is something that you can jump in and see at any point. But like, it's like, oh, this is like a PT kind of deal. And it's like the whole shtick is that we're not going to release it. You're wasting everybody's time. Yeah. Like, honestly, kind of like, fuck off.
I mean, I was going to wait and hold out, but after the 4-hour mark, I was like, look, it's not coming out today. Right? Like, it's not happening. And then, I'm not sure if you're aware of this gentleman, but Imran Khan, now he's at Fanbyte, I believe. That could be wrong, but he formerly was at Kinda Funny, and he put up a tweet that like all of the usual suspects that tweet out when the PSN servers get a new patch update, right? They'll like tweet out like, hey, like this game just put up a patch in the PSN's backend to be released soon, right? Blue Box Game Studios has not put out a patch yet for Abandoned at all this week. So they said, "Are you ready?" Right? Like they put that up, knowing that their studio has not put up a patch on the PSN backend yet at all.
Oh bullshit!
Like what? What the fuck, bro?
There's a little bullshit.
It's just insane, bro. It's just insane, but I just can't wait to see what happens with it. You know, I just gotta know. I just gotta know, you know. But going in here, you know, that has been the news, of course. We are going into the main question of the week here. Should this be the way for PlayStation multiplayer games in the future? And of course, we are talking a little bit about Ghost of Tsushima Legends and just the overall future of PlayStation multiplayer modes, whether they are like derived from a single player experience like Ghost of Tsushima Legends or a fresh new multiplayer experience, right? Like from the various studios that they have made partnerships with, like Firewalk Studios, Deviant Games, etc. So what really started this off was, and I do want to get your take on this. They are allowing players to just buy Legends separately, and it's going to be a separate client, as opposed to being tied to the main Ghost game. So this will be $20. It'll be up for purchase on September 3rd, I believe. And it is going to be where you can just buy Legends for $20 if you want. And you can pay $40 on PS4 to get the Director's Cut for Ghost of Tsushima to get the full single-player game. Or you can spend $50 extra after you buy Legends to be able to get the Director's Cut on PS5. So those prices all equal out to, like, either way, you're still paying the full price to buy the game, but you can buy Legends first if you want. And they're adding a bunch of other content to it. I did a video on it on the channel. You can go check it out. But we go over all of the updates and stuff like that. But I really want to focus on like the way they're delivering this. How do you feel about, you know, them kind of piecemealing and like secting off Legends into its own thing for people that want to just play Legends, right? Like, how do you feel about that as a whole?
I know that Halo Infinite is doing something similar.
They are.
Like, it's like hey, if you don't give a fuck about Halo, do you just want to play with your friends? That's fine.
And on top of that, it's free to play.
Yeah, because wasn't Legends free for people that bought Ghosts? I believe so.
Yes. Yeah. And like,
why would you pay for something that's free? Just pay double and get the full game with it.
Yeah, that's what I was questioning too when this came out. Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see the numbers of people that buy just Legends.
That doesn't sound like a great deal to me.
Well, I mean, I think it sounds like like if you're okay. The only problem is that, like, I have a hard time imagining the type of person that would be interested in Legends, but not the main Ghost of Tsushima game, right? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would say give out Legends for free, and it's like, hey, if you like this, you can buy the full game and the director's cut on PS4 and PS5.
You see, that's interesting. That would have been interesting. That would have been, because like there's no demo for Ghost, right? But hey, yeah. you know what? Play these. Play these. What? Play this. You know what I'm saying? Same gameplay as Ghost.
Yeah.
If you want to buy the full thing, there you go.
Yeah, if you want it, here you go. If you think this shit is cool, there's a whole game of it.
I mean, I know it's because like money, obviously, and like, you know, and like at least they're giving you a discount if you buy Legends separately first and then buy the full game, right? You can just upgrade for $40 and $50, right? So at least that covers that. But yeah, I'm with you. I think it would have been kind of like a ballsy move to be like, hey, you know what? Legends is good. Legends is gonna be free to play, and if you want the full game, maybe we'll should we give them a discount at that point? Like, what's the incentive there?
Well, the incentive, like, it's kind of, remember the infamous PSN hack?
Yes.
Like, we got Infamous for free, like, right before Infamous 2 came out.
Right.
So, you give away Legends for free, people get a little hyped about, it's like, oh yeah, this is actually really fun. And there's a whole game and story, like, and a director's cut with an expansion that I can get for $40 or whatever. It sounds like a solid deal.
It does.
And then you get to play the game as it was intended, because with Legends, you were restricted, unless you had some legendary gear, to one sword stance or two sword stances. It's like, yeah, you can weave all this shit together. You get a horse. You get a lot of perks. And you get one of the best games of 2020.
Yeah. Straight up.
For $40. So go for it. Because if I play Legends without playing Ghost, I would have bought Ghost. I love Legends. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I feel like a lot of people will too. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, I think you have the same question. I just question a person out there existing that is interested in Legends but not Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, like, if,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that is where I'm like, is someone out there like are they just super into multiplayer, right? And they see Legends and it's a multiplayer game, so they pick it up, and then they're inclined to play Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? I always feel, I mean, like, maybe it's because I'm on the opposite side of that, where obviously we all were drawn to Ghost of Tsushima because it's Sucker Punch and it's a great game, and then we were enticed to keep it around a little bit with the Legends update, you know, with the multiplayer mode. You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of ask you, I actually like your way of going about it. Like, hey, let's just give the multiplayer offering for free, because in the first place it was free anyway, right?
Yeah, I don't understand charging for a free game mode unless they offer a discount for buying Ghosts. If they don't offer a discount for buying Ghost, the Legends deal is awful.
Wait, well, yeah, like it is discounted if you buy Legends.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So if you spend $20 to get Legends first, you can pay $40 to get it on PS4, the director's cut, and then $50 on PS5 to get the director's cut as well. So it is discounted to upgrade to get the full game as well. Yeah. It is discounted, but so like the like $20 is just to, you know, just shit.
You're like, doing a down payment.
Yeah. Essentially a down payment. Yes.
Which I don't get. I wouldn't. I don't know. Like, I still think doing it for free and then charging them full price, because I would have done that. Like, if I played Legends for free and I enjoyed it as much as I did when I first played it, I would have bought Ghost at full price. Or waited for a discount. See, that's the. I'm glad we finally crossed this bridge. I think that's the difference right there that you just said, right? Where I don't know if someone who buys Legends for $20, right, which is not a bad price. That's a fine price to me. It's solid.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if you're gonna put a price tag on Legends, 20 sounds completely fine to me, right?
Yeah.
Are they gonna upgrade? I feel like if they got Legends for free, they'd be more inclined to just pay the full thing at that point. Or you think I'm wrong on that?
No, I agree. Like,
yeah, I would have low key made Legends for free.
I would have done Legends for free.
Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. You know what I would have done?
What?
I would have made Legends the PS Plus offering for September.
That is also solid.
Right.
Because then you have a justification.
Exactly. Do that, and then afterwards charge the $20 for Legends separately, right? But the separate Legends mode, I would have put that into PS Plus for September to get a lot of people, quote unquote, in for free. They're already in the PlayStation ecosystem. I'm sure they've heard of Ghost. I'm sure they've seen it on the store or whatever, right? And then that would push them to buy Ghost of Tsushima. And on top of that, you put Legends for free. You got the director's cut right there ready for you. The Iki Allen DLC right there ready for you, right? Yeah. That would have been a good way to go about it too. And that way, like, it's not like if they are really hellbent on making money off of the separate Legends game, standalone game, then they can do that after the month is up with the $20, you know?
Yeah, it's like act now or pay for it. Like with Destruction All-Stars.
Indeed.
A game that no one talks about anymore, like at all. I've never heard anybody say anything after that game came out, not even
It's sad because like they'll like tweet out seasons and stuff like that, and like, you know, there's just
no one's here. Yeah, no one's here. I'm sorry, gamer.
They put bots in the game too. You hate to see it.
That's rough.
Yeah, I hate to see it. But I think what I really want to like bow tie this whole conversation on is like, do you think that this is or this is part of the path on how they're gonna do multiplayer in this generation? Of course, we have, you know, the separate stuff like Firewalk Studios, Deviant Games. They're making multiplayer games for PS5. That's great and all. But like, what about the factions of the PlayStation IP, right? Like what about the Guerrilla Games multiplayer project that is still in the works, right? Like, do you think that this is telling of their cadence where, you know, are they going to release a high quality single player game and then afterwards we get a multiplayer mode with it? You know? Like, what do you think? What do you think about it?
I definitely think that this could be how things start to develop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, here, it's like a demo. It's a demo that they don't need to do separately. It's literally just part of the game that they sliced out.
Yeah. I think it's wise that we're talking about this multiplayer mode like in a way of like a demo, right? Because it's a better demo.
It's a much better demo because if you just want to play with your friends, that's fine. like they don't lose anything because in this day and age, like maybe when I was younger, I would buy a game just to play with my friends, like, but I was like, I don't care about this game.
Right.
But not anymore. But it's like, hey, if I play with my friends and it ends up being fun, like, why wouldn't I buy the full game?
And on top of that, right, it's almost a better way to make a demo out of your single player game because you're not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
But you're still getting the gameplay of what the game is. It's just a different context where you're playing a multiplayer game. You know what I'm saying? And like, no, like I think it's way smarter than just a demo. You know what I'm saying? In a way of like, you know, I think it would take someone to understand that, hey, like this is the same gameplay, but it's not the same game, right?
Yeah, you'd have to be an idiot to not understand that.
Yeah, opinion. Like, yeah, right, but I still think
it's a multiplayer game.
And on top of that, like in all essence, it is a separate. It's a free game that has the same gameplay as the full game. You know what I'm saying? Like that seems right to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like it might be harder for games like Battlefield,
right,
where literally their whole game is multiplayer.
Yeah, that'd be more of like a beta type thing, or like some sort of like demo version where you can only rank up to level like 15 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think they did that. Like if you have EA Play with Battlefield 4, because I remember using that. It's like you get 100 free hours or something like that.
That's a fucking lot. Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I think it was like 100 hours.
Holy shit, that's a lot. That's like, generous as hell.
That's my whole playtime. I'm not gonna play more than 100 hours.
No shot. Yeah, that's a lot. Damn. It reminds me of Final Fantasy 14, where like what you can get to level 60, I think, for free.
Yeah.
If you want to, something like that. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that. But I'm just curious now as to like, okay, what does this tell us about factions, right? Like, do I think it's possible that if you bought, it's free to those that bought Last of Us Part 2?
If I have to buy factions, I'm not buying it.
I think we're gonna have to buy factions because like I mean even back when it was October 2019 when they put up that tweet where it was like, hey, you know, factions isn't gonna be day one on Part 2. It's a standalone experience. Right, and like we're gonna really like do it big, whatever. Like it's a standalone experience, you know. Which at that time I took it to where I compared it to Lost Legacy, where that was intended to be DLC for Uncharted 4, but it got blown up into its own thing. You know, Naughty Dog likes to do this with their shit, you know. But I wonder if they're going to let people that bought The Last of Us Part 2 get it for free. My knee jerk is no. I think it's releasing too far for that to for that to be a thing, you know. But I do wonder, you know. I do wonder if it's like, hey, there is a standalone version, $20 if you don't want it, but if you bought Last of Us Part 2, you get access to it for free. I do wonder that, but I doubt it.
I hope that it's bundled in, like if you bought Part 2, because I don't want to have to pay for the multiplayer. Like,
listen, we're assembling a Factions Pro team. Me, you, Owen, and whoever fourth we need. I will buy it for you.
Oh, fine,
like,
I'll buy it.
We out here, okay? We gonna be taking over Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Got the shit on lockdown. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for Factions 2, man. Fuck. But yeah, that's what. Yeah, so like, I do wonder, like, you know, just where they're at with multiplayer in terms of first party. You know, like, would a God of War multiplayer work? Correct?
No.
Hey, they did it for Ascension, And I know a lot of people
Ascension
that
is like the worst one.
It is one of the worst God of Wars. You are correct on that. But there's a cult following behind that Ascension multiplayer. You know what I'm saying?
There's a cult following behind fucking Avengers and Christians at the front of it. Doesn't mean that they're right.
Damn. Fuck it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, man, that's you know, I think that's pretty much it, man. So it is interesting. I'm just intrigued by this, you know. But of course, we'll be checking out Iki Allen and different stuff like that. And maybe we should check out some of the Legend stuff, you know, when it comes down for that, you know, when it comes time for that. I mean,
when Legends first came out, I asked you, it's like, hey, let's squad up. And then I got to level like 115 on my own.
Look, I'm gonna carve out some time this holiday, not like December, but like this fall. I mean, I don't know why I said holiday. This fall, and we'll play some Legends. I'm down.
During Zoom University,
right?
I set up a second monitor so that I could have my class on one of them. And I was playing Legends on my primary. So I'd be in the middle of like a physics lecture trying to defeat the Mongols. And it's like, if I got asked to answer a question, I would just... My mic's not working, sorry, Professor. Just...
Interesting.
Yeah, that Legends is what got me through my fall semester last year.
Damn. Yeah, bro, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Wait, damn. What was I playing at that time? So last August?
Well, yeah. Well, more. I would say September.
Last September. What the hell was I playing at that point? What was out? I know Legends dropped in like October, I think, or September. Bro, I don't even know.
I barely remember this year.
That's true, man. That's true. I'll like look at my GG. I'm like, damn, I played that this year. What the fuck? Like
that was this year.
I remember. Yeah.
I barely remember I played Dragon Age this year.
I mean, this is the first month I'm not playing a Metal Gear Solid at all this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I spent the past like 6 months going through the whole game series. You know what I'm saying? So, interesting. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Let us know down below how you feeling about multiplayer with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you want multiplayer experiences given to us on this new generation with the PS5, all that great stuff. But yeah, Arachknight, you got any last closing bits, and where can people find you? You know what I'm saying? Any last statements you want to say before the show is official? You know, it's your last curtain call. You say anything you want.
Kingdom Hearts fucking sucks.
Bro,
I will fight anybody.
Listen, bro, I'm getting pressured by multiple individuals in my circle about playing Kingdom Hearts next year.
Yeah, well, you remember those DARE programs where it's like, don't let peer pressure get to you?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's like that.
Indeed.
Like, these people are trying to corrupt you.
Honestly, what like a lot of it is, like, bro, like, I'm just not that much into Disney properties. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like, the whole thing about Kingdom Hearts is that they need, like, good characters to make their game okay.
Oh, shit, man. Damn,
like, they put Cloud in there. They put, like...
But, like...
the Pixar. They put all of Disney.
But...
And that's...
Here's the other thing, too, Arachknight. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm aware, is it the gentleman Nomura who was responsible for Kingdom Hearts? Is that a correct statement?
I believe so.
Yeah, and he's also the gentleman that has created my favorite game of all time, Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know what I'm saying? So,
but there was also more of a pressure by Square Enix to make this FF7 remake as good as it was, because that, if they fucked it up, that was it.
Oh, absolutely.
Kingdom Hearts, he had more free reign.
Dude, there's a variant out there that is playing a bad version of FF7 remake, and that sucks, man.
Dude,
that's a horrible reality. That's horrible. Damn. Tragic.
Imagine, like, we played FF7R, and it's like, wow, this game is awful. Like, this is the worst. And that same variant might have a good Avengers game. Yeah, that's how out of whack it is.
What if Avengers was like amazing? Yeah, goaty. And then FF7 was ass. Damn.
Like, it's like there's an Earth where it's like Avengers is like, which is better, Avengers or Insomniac Spider-Man?
That's like a real debate being had in that reality.
That's a topic that we had on the show.
I think that if FF7 remake was bad, that's a Nexus event, as far as I'm concerned.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's a Nexus event. You know,
like the timeline needs to get repaired.
Like send in the TVA, purge it all. This is like, oh man. Oh, before we actually do the real outro, side note, did you watch What If?
Not yet.
Oh, I liked it, man. It was good.
It looked really interesting. Yeah, I like some of the comics surrounding, like, where the concept of the show came from.
Yeah.
Like, I'm reading one of them, like, what if Karen Page had lived?
Oh.
Because, in the comics, she gets Millie rocked.
I didn't know, but now I know.
Well, now you know. She dies in, like, a pretty brutal way.
Damn.
Saving Matt.
I was thinking about Daredevil the other day, man.
Dude, I'm always thinking about Daredevil.
The Netflix show, man. Dude, fucking... Can we please make that canon?
No, there have been a lot of rumors from, like, credible sources about...
Like, please.
Kingpin showing up in Hawkeye.
Dude, if they do that and they announce, hey, Daredevil season 4, like, motherfuckers, it's happening. I'm gonna open mouth sob. Like, for real. I fucking love Charlie Cox, bro. Fuck, dude, bro. That whole cast is so good.
Daredevil's how we bonded, like, when we first met.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Because I think one of us made a joke about it, and the other was like, "Yo, Daredevil? Like, we're talking about Daredevil?"
Yes, sir. I do hope that it's still as brutal as it was on Netflix, living on Disney Plus, if it happens in the future, I hope they keep that same
energy.
Yeah, the same energy. I feel like they will.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Who knows? But
I have faith.
Besides all that, this has been Saves Law Podcast, the weekly news show about any and all things PS5, PlayStation games, and PlayStation itself. Catch the show here on youtube.com/blazingsource, as well as podcast services like Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, etc. via our anchor link down below in the description. Like the video and rate the podcast. Help us get seen by more viewers so we can grow the PSS family. Down below as well, let us know what you like or dislike about the show, and connect with us further on Twitter and Discord in the description. If you're feeling generous, hit that join button, become a member of the channel with the $1 Prince tier, like Tabiwa Musa and Gameplay Sir, and our $5 King tier members, just like Caleb Kaiser, Arachknight, Sidequest Sean, Sadie Vet Gaming, and the homie Owen. Once again, stream series, guys. At some point, I'm gonna start Resistance 2. Okay, maybe I really stick to it. The save slot plan that we made, right? Where, all right, Kev. You get through Mass Effect 1 before Iki Island on Friday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you stream the entirety of Resistance 2. Just get through that. Then we jump to Iki Island. Then we go to Resistance 3. And then we continue on with the year with Kana, etc. You know what I'm saying? Bloodborne streams in August. LMAO, that's fucking not happening. That's not happening. But yeah. Amen. Dude, I just really want a Bloodborne in 60 frames, bro.
I feel that.
Like,
but you said if by October there's no announcement, you're gonna do it during spooky season.
I did say that.
And I'll be here. I'll be here waiting. Like, Owen and I have been waiting in these trenches.
Listen, I know when I finally do it, I know people are going to pull up. I know it's going to be like an event. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, people are going to be, you know, watching my downfall. You know what I'm saying? And
we'll be here for it.
But, like, I know I'm going to, like, I feel confident in my ability. Like, what was a real test was Kevin. Can you get past hard mode of a remake? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're equal, because I think that Bloodborne is the harder game, right, overall. But if you can do that, I think you're gonna be able to do Bloodborne. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no longer scared of Bloodborne from a difficulty standpoint necessarily. I just want to play it in 60 frames.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, I allegedly put that tweet out, allegedly, that people allegedly have screenshots of. Allegedly.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But that's been Saves Off Podcast, guys. Thank you for watching. Links below, Twitter, Discord, all that great stuff. We'll be back next week. And yeah, thank you all for watching. And as always, greatness awaits.